Schwan, man.
Andre,
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty damn well. How are you, man?
Fantastic. All-star performance by you last time you were on the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
You go 3-0, and we cooked up a little winning all-dogs playoff parlay.
We did.
Something we struggled with the entire regular season, and yet Jags, Giants, the over in the Dolphins game, and the Niners, who we were so certain of, hits nice and easy. It was fantastic. Fantastic. Super wild card weekend. I don't know why we had to add super.
I don't know, man.
It feels not super duper.
Is this
you know?
super divisional weekend now? I guess?
Right.
Super conference championship weekend? What are we doing?
Yeah. So not a bad performance here from our guy. You're also like tweeting out new transfer breaking news at 1:40 on Friday night.
Yeah.
I was like, I wake up in the middle of the night because I'm an old guy and I've got a little one. So the combination of the two, I'm like always up at least once in the middle of the night. I can't help but check my phone. I'm scrolling through Twitter, and it was like just 3 hours ago he tweeted out this news. That can't be right. So I had to click on the tweet, and it was like, oh, yep, he published this at 1:40. So were you up to get that news, or that's just how my guy does? On
Kind
a
of
Friday
both.
night.
I mean, I'm a night owl anyway. I stay up absurdly late a lot of times. That night, yeah, I was just laying in bed and scrolling Twitter as usual, and all of a sudden, boom, there it is. It's like, well, got to do a work tweet now.
There you go. Okay, I love that. So it's no time like the present. Time to get in on these games. What an amazing... It was a pretty fun Super Wildcard weekend.
Very fun.
Lots of dogs winning outright. Lots of overs. It was such an under season. It's interesting how all of a sudden in the playoffs, the overs start to real click. You'd kind of think it'd be the opposite. Instead, it's the offenses who seem to have figured some shit out and got it going. Boy, the Chargers charging was just
Amazing.
magical.
I mean, we saw it coming. I was here at the bar on Saturday, actually. Me and Mitch were hanging out. I had the Buffs game I was doing.
Amazing.
But we were watching this game unfold, and yeah, it's 27-0 or whatever. And Mitch is telling me, see, Chargers, I told you he was on the Chargers, and I told him Jags before. And I was all, buddy, there's plenty of time for the Chargers to mess this up. And wow, that's got to top the cake. I mean, we had a conversation, me and my friends, this game or the Chiefs-Colts game, the Andrew Luck one, in terms of like most like, I don't know, enjoyable comebacks for us as Broncos fans.
Must be man, that Andrew Luck game was pretty.
It's tough to top that one, but this one is up there.
It is tough to top. This one was just legendary.
Trevor Lawrence from 4 interceptions to 4 touchdowns.
Oh, man.
ETN played really well, too.
Yes, he did. Gutsy on that 4th and 1, breaking it out.
What a call.
And the Chargers are just the Chargers. Like, they can't help it.
That's just who they are. It's deeply embedded in their DNA, their franchise DNA.
It's nuts. It's like legit crazy.
They're literally cursed. Like, I don't know what happened. At some point, they crossed the point of no return, and now they're paying a lot for it.
Well, and then you want to talk cursed franchises. How about the Vikings, huh?
Man, but how the Giants and Brian Dable, though, and Daniel Jones, who saw any of this coming?
No. DJ's like...
Legit.
Yeah, no, he's legit.
Saquon, too. Man, that was a really fun game.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
As you mentioned, a lot of these games were a ton of fun. Last night's was really fun, too.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Big 3 time. Okay. Let's do it. It's a fun one. Boys at the Bucks. Let's start with Jake over here.
All right. There you go. Thank you. I'm going to go with Mike Evans anytime touchdown. We're at plus 150 here. He has been on a roll. He had those 3 touchdown catches. Was it in week 18 or 17? Either way, he's been really catching fire and looks healthy lately. To piggyback off that, Dak Prescott not been playing well lately, led the league in interceptions this last season. We're going to take the minus 155. I know you could probably find better juice out there, but I love Dak Prescott to throw a pick tonight.
Good for you.
Sticking with the Cowboys, I'm going to go Micah Parsons to register over 0.75 sacks at plus 125. Brady is, he's still Brady in some regards, but he's an old man Brady. And these athletic pass rushers are going to be causing chaos. DeMarcus Lawrence is going to be getting in there. I mean, did these teams play already in the season this year?
Great question.
Anyways, I'm taking the talent on the Dallas defensive line. I kind of shied away from the spread.
I know, but what about them on grass? That doesn't scare you about the D line on grass?
No. So they played.
They played
week
one.
19-3 Cowboys win.
No, Bucks win.
Or
19-3 Bucks.
Oh, Bucks win. Yes, I see it. Yep. So
I remember that.
Yeah, it was.
It was a different looking.
It was interesting.
Bucks team.
Yeah, it's the story of the season. I mean,
I know September football. I mean, it
doesn't matter anymore.
It's irrelevant. I know.
So that's my big three.
So true. Okay. Well done. Well done. I'm all in on Brady throwing for a lot of yards and a lot of touchdowns. I think he goes for 300 plus, and it's just drop back city. Though I'm actually in on Fournette going over 34.5 rushing yards as well.
That's his over 34.5?
34.5. He had 0 the last game.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Wow. So, playoff Lenny. Can he remain playoff Lenny?
That is a low line, I'll tell you that.
It's very low. And
I might just have to take that.
Rashad White's is set at the same exact number.
Really?
Yeah, everyone loves a low number, Jake,
We'll
It's
see.
tough, but Brady I feel good about. He threw for a ton of yards. This is one of the best passing offenses in the NFL. I do think the Cowboys defense gets slowed down a bit playing away from the turf, and I think Brady goes for over 2 tuds in the air. Those are 2 passing touchdowns and over 300. And then we're going to hockey where the Dallas Stars' Miro Heiskanen has gone over 2.5 shots on goal in 8 consecutive games. And his Dallas Stars take on the Vegas Golden Knights. Little interdivisional matchup as the Avs are currently destroying the Red Wings 5-1. And actually Lightning and Kraken are playing as well with the Kraken down. So that's our big 3. A little hockey with more NFL heavy. And yeah, we're going to talk more about this game in just a sec. Might be able to jump on some playoff Lenny props for you. Might get a little value here. Of course, all of that at DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 sportsbook in all the land. Right now, new users, when they use that code DNVR, can bet $5 on any NFL pregame money line and get $200 in free bets when they do. All at DraftKings Sportsbook. That's on top of the risk-free, the boosts, the bonuses, everything that they've got covered for regular existing users like Jake and I who can take advantage of fading the Chargers and, this, that, and the other. The app is the best. Check them out. DraftKings Sportsbook. Use that code DNVR. Must be 21 or older. Colorado only. 1 per new customer. Minimum $5 deposit and wager $200 issued as 8 $25 free bets. Restrictions apply. See terms. DraftKings.com/sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700. All right.
Well done.
Jakester, dilemma time.
Let's do it.
Us, Tiff.
Love it. Building an MNF SGP.
Yeah. And it probably starts right here with how great you're feeling about. Well, for starters, do we have a leaning on the over 45.5 and the spread where the Bucks are 2.5 point dogs at home? A home dog. Tom Brady as a home dog in the playoffs.
We'll start with the spread here. I know a lot of public money is on the Bucks, and that makes me kind of nervous.
It's a tough one.
It is a tough one. Honestly, I'm just staying away from the spread altogether.
Okay,
if I had
fair
to
enough.
lead one way, I would probably say Dallas minus 2.5, but I'm
Okay.
not confident at all in that.
No, I'm torn like a pretzel. It's I've been back and forth all week. It's a real tough one. The over 45.5?
Let's do it.
Overs game?
Yeah,
Unders game?
overs game.
Okay. Over
I
it
think,
is.
as you mentioned with Brady and the passing attack, we're going to see them being aggressive.
Yep.
Hopefully, we see a lot of Tony Pollard on Dallas. I think that results in touchdowns and points.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Playoff Lenny over 29.5 rushing yards. 34.5. 39.5. You could go the other way and say, hey, this is where we're going to build most of our value. I'm getting aggressive on playoff Lenny. I'm saying he's going over 50.
And that's plus 190 in the SGP.
That's not a crazy
That's
number.
tempting, too.
I think I went back 3 years of playoff appearances. I actually don't think he's gone under 50 once in the last. And if he has, it's like one in the last 5. But this is a different team, different stat. I mean,
for sure. And I just think you hit it on the head, though. I think Tampa's going to lean more so on the passing attack.
yeah,
The running game has done nothing for them all year.
they stink.
And
But isn't that how you keep that pass rush at bay? Like run at them a little, let that O-line be the aggressor for 20 snaps a game.
but maybe we see more screens and like Rashad White swings and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Rather than a true running attack.
Should we go Tom Brady completions?
Ooh. Let's see.
Pass completions, 25 plus?
It's only minus 650.
It's only minus 650. 30 plus? It's a lot of
Oh.
completions. Attempts would be one thing.
Yeah. He has thrown the ball a lot this year.
Could go attempts, 40 plus, minus 275, 45 plus, minus 100.
For who?
Brady.
Attempts? Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
Yeah.
For 40 plus at minus 275, maybe as a building block.
Okay. Then let's add some Tom Brady passing yards. Let's go plus 280. Little safemans.
Okay.
Dak, you want to throw that interception in?
Throw the Dak interception in.
Let's throw the Dak interception
That puts us in the SGP, it's minus 170.
plus
what was-
400 I'm at right now.
Okay, what was the other one? It was Tom
So
Brady.
we've got the over Brady, over 40 passing attempts, over 280 passing yards, Dak
Passing yards.
over an interception.
over 280. Love
Plus
that.
400 kind of feels good. You're talking Tony Pollard up.
Yes.
Is there a Tony Pollard number we should throw in here?
Let's look. So we can get solid juice out of over rushing yards at 44.5. It's minus 170.
Yeah.
I'm going to receiving real quick though.
Plus 625. I like that. Yeah. You got some Mike Evans props.
I wanted to look at Pollard receiving props.
Pollard receiving yards, 24.5 is at plus 115. You could go Safemans on 14.5 at minus 230.
I think I might like the rushing ones more.
Yeah.
Over 54.5, it's plus money. That's aggressive, but
It's aggressive.
he really needs one big run.
He does. And that would put you at plus 800, which is very nice. Very nice.
What do you think?
I'm about it.
Yeah? Over
Yeah,
54?
I think sometimes you can get a little more aggressive on some of those props,
Okay.
and things actually kind of work out.
How about team totals? What are we thinking here?
Oh, and then Tom Brady to throw over 1.5 passing touchdowns boosted to plus 100. I love that. I should have put that boosted price on my.
Is that boosted at SGP too?
Yep. Bet on the Cowboys versus Bucks game and get a bonus back if you lose. So that's beautiful. And yeah, we get 100% boost on every game. So we should be able to, at the very least, get this boosted up too.
So Tampa over 14.5 team points is minus 370. That's another little leg we could throw in there. Or if we want to go Over 16.5 is minus 275. Over 17.5 is minus 200.
What do you like?
Over
Over 14.5?
I was gonna say over 16.5.
Okay.
I think I like that.
I like
one more.
that. I like that. That puts us at plus 850.
All right, I messed up somewhere along the way. I'm only at plus 750.
And then I can add a bonus to put us at plus 1190, which is almost exactly what our playoff parlay that hit was at. The over 45.5.
Yes.
Brady over 40 pass attempts.
Okay.
Brady over 280 passing yards.
Yep.
Dak 1+ interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Pollard 54.5 rushing yards over. Bucks over 16.5 points.
Okay.
Good?
Yep.
Okay.
Like it.
Booyah.
How'd
Locked
you do this
in.
weekend on these games?
Great, because the all dogs hit.
Oh, that's
Like
right.
my leanings were right. I like the Giants. I like the Jags. I stayed away. I didn't get too crazy on props and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was good. I missed out on the overs. But it's not like I gambled a ton of unders. I just wasn't in on any of the totals. Purdy took care of business. The over we talked about was amazing. And then, gosh, I forgot to even look. There's so much going on in the old bet slip. I forgot to even look if my prop on Daniel Jones rushing yards went over. And of course it did.
Of course.
So 3-0 on my Friday picks.
Look at you.
For my playoff props. D-line went 2-1, and PJ hucked up a bunch of threes, but didn't make enough. That's the only thing that missed us. So, yeah, incredible stuff.
I almost hit a plus 1260 SGP in Bills Dolphins.
What screwed you?
I needed Josh Allen over 34.5 rushing yards. He only had like 20.
Bro, Skylar Thompson just short on a few monumental throws.
Yep. I had him under
Just need
224 passing yards, and he
little more
finished at
juice.
220.
Little more juice in that arm. Oh,
Yep.
brutal.
I took Kirk Cousins anytime touchdown scorer. He was the first one to score in that game, plus 700. That was nice.
Not bad.
Yeah, everything else not good though.
Yeah. Okay. That's going to do it for us. Good luck with the Super Wild Card weekend. Ryan back in our lives tomorrow. You on buffs, me on bets. We'll guess the lines. They'll talk recruiting stuff. Best of luck tonight. Going to be a fun one. Dak against Brady. I got a feeling dog over. Trend continues, man.
Yep.
I just get a feeling. So there we go. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow. Best of luck.